But the one I picked today for us to talk about is communicating. And communicating a specific type of a thing. Leaders have to be great communicators. They have to be great communicators at the written level. They have to be great communicators at the oratory type of level. They have to be teachers. They have to be able to write. So there's a lot of ways that we communicate. And I want to focus on this idea of taking complex topics or taking a topic that we really want to get action around. How do we make people change, or how do we move this ball forward? And I want to use that and put that in this competency of communicating and talk to you a little bit about that. And one of the things that good leaders need to learn how to do is to synthesize a lot of information. How many of you have worked on big projects where you've written super long project plans or large white papers that are like 30, 40, 100 pages long? Anybody done that? Okay, well, it's a big term paper type of a thing. And undoubtedly you get into business and you start seeing the nuances and the little details of things. And so it's easy to write a lot about a little bit of a topic when you start pulling on the threads and there's another thing I have to talk about. Oh, there's another complication or another issue. And that's a big part of our job, is looking and understanding all the details of an issue. But when we start thinking about from a leadership and a communicating point of view, particularly when we want to communicate up the approval level, we have to start thinking about it from a perspective of synthesizing. And so what I mean by synthesizing is taking large amounts of information and distilling them to the pertinent facts and being able to make those facts relevant. And there are two really good reasons why you synthesize, in my view. First of all, you're going to pitch. And pitch by meaning you're trying to get funding at some level, or you're trying to get a project approved, you're trying to get resources. All of that is the same thing. It's pitching. Or you need to explain something. We're rolling out a process. We're rolling out a technology. How do I explain that in a way that gets buy-in, people understand it, what we're really trying to do? So this is the reason why you synthesize a lot of information, so you're well educated and you're able to pitch and explain. Now there's some benefits here: pitching to gain funding or change, and explaining to cause change or to socialize. So these are the kind of the three outputs I think of when I think about how we're going to take information and communicate them. It's generally along these three types of things. And the idea of socializing information, we've been doing it for a long time, but it's becoming very, very popular now because we have in terms of that word or that brand, because we have ways of doing it like we've never had before. But socializing information has always been really critical for causing change and also being able to get funding.
Check us out at leaders247.com.